Welcome to Sistah Speak Power Book 2 Ghost, where we discuss the Star's original series, Power 2, from a sister's point of view. I'm Sistah LM.
I'm Sistah J.
I'm Sistah A.
And I'm Sistah K. And welcome to episode number 7. Let's get started. Woo.
Welcome back, family.
Welcome. We are going to be talking about Power Book 2, Treat Ghost College, whatever we want to call it.
Boring ass episode.
This episode is called
Sex Week.
Thank you.
Boring ass episode.
You thought it was boring?
Yes.
Okay.
I was bored to tears.
Get into it.
Okay.
Before we get into it, Sistah J, we got to talk about our swag, our lippies, what we sipping on.
Okay.
So go ahead, Sistah J. Do you want to start?
Okay. For my bling today, I have my authentic, blingy, wonderful J from Sistah A. See right there?
As we see it, it's shining.
It's
authentic.
like Vanna White. Authentic.
How do you do it to yourself, though?
I don't know, but it was kind of hard. Okay. And for my sipping, I have my Patreon thermos filled with ice cold water.
Mm-hmm.
My ice is kind of melting there. This is the best thing. I love it. And I'm sipping on another authentic from Boston.
Ooh.
Sam Adams.
Get away.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Boston Lager.
Nice. Take a swig. Take a swig. Tip it up.
That's one of my, my favorite brews. And for my lippy, we're back to my old school original. Milani, number 42, in Femme Rose.
Lovely.
Nice.
And my Avon Glimmer Stick lip liner in chocolate. I love this though. This is my go-to.
Mm-hmm.
We need to start doing the Vanna movement with our.
Oh yeah.
You reminded me, Sistah J, when you had your Boston Lager. Did you know that Snoop Dogg has a wine?
No.
A line of wines. I just found this out today.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look it up. Hopefully it don't have no THC in it though.
Okay, I don't know if y'all know, but Dreamforce
Wine
was canceled this year, so it was virtual this year
Mm-hmm.
instead of in San Francisco. Hold on real quick. And this week is they're doing individual state type Dreamforces meetings. And so I was able to tune in at their closing session, which was Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart baking cookies and decorating
together.
but they were in 2 different locations in their house.
That's cute.
Okay. And so it was so hilarious. Martha
They are
was
really
all
truly friends
about
in real
that
life. Though, really.
CBD gummies. She was talking all about the CBD gummies.
Wow.
Had some marijuana leaf shaped cookies.
Okay.
Oh, he done got her all high and everything. Snoop Dogg got Martha
She said,
Stewart
I didn't know
all
about
high.
any of this until I got, Snoop. And then Snoop
Exactly.
he was baking cookies and stuff.
I bet he was.
Apparently he has
I bet he was.
with that marijuana butter.
That reminds me of Little Murda cooking them wings at the pike.
Okay.
Yes.
Because when you get the munchies, who else you gonna have cook for you when you, whatever. So anyhow, but the funniest part of that was he was talking about he had baked all these cookies. He's like, you got to bake this up early. I did it last night. And now I'm going to put my little decoration. They were doing their little decorations. But then she said, because she did a good job promoting him. She was like, oh, you're doing great. He's like, Martha, where your drink at? We're doing all this baking. We don't have a drink. She's like, well, it sells for us. And I'm trying not to, drink in people's face. They're supposed to be paying attention and working and stuff. So he's like, well, I got to get me a drink if you ain't drinking. He's like, well, where your wine at? She's like, y'all know Snoop got a vintage of wine. He's got apparently a red wine And I don't know if he has anything else. That's the only thing he pulled out.
Oh.
All right, well, look it up. Right?
I
So
know.
you'll have to look it up.
Yeah, we'll have to look it up
Okay.
because I do like Mary J's Goddess wine.
I've
did
been
have
waiting
that
for
as
you
well.
to drink that.
It's very good.
I've been
Yeah.
waiting.
Did you have
Yeah.
a Sister A?
Yes, I did. I had the Sauvignon. It's very good. I would get
was
it again.
Really surprised.
Mm.
Hey, I got 2 bottles chilling out in the fridge.
Chilling.
Okay,
I'm
so
waiting for Christmas.
so today you had your little thing.
And underneath my tried and true Rose Femme,
Trifecta.
I have my lip revitalizer by CBD American Shaman. It's really, really nice. And it really keeps your lips moisturized. So this time I put it on, like Sister A said, first, and then I put my lip on.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And so it's nice and smooth.
No, I think Sister A does
I
it
do it
reverse.
after.
Oh, Sister LM. Sorry.
I do before.
Yeah, you do before.
Mhm.
I think that
Oh, wait a
CBD
minute.
is
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I have one more thing I was going to tell y'all about.
Oh my.
And that is, I also today took my shower with my CBD.
Ooh.
It
So-
is
You're double
mint.
dosing.
Wait a minute. It is mint something soap. And
What?
I wish I could show it to you, but it's kind of like you know how when you make a marble cake and that marbly swirl,
Oh my God.
and it's got swirl, and you can see the green of the mint, and then this,
hypnotizing.
yeah. Hey, I was real calm after I took my shower.
I don't
Getting it
think
all over.
Forget calm bomb. She's got calm body.
On body.
Calm body bar.
The lips are just the
So they
end of
make
it.
bath
Oh my
soap too.
goodness.
you waiting for the state to overturn that ruling.
Yeah, she went right out.
So that's another thing that you can get.
Oh, Texas
too.
overturned.
Or, voted in. I don't know that Texas was.
Not yet. No, it is not legal
No.
in
Really?
Mm-mm.
It's
Oh,
legal
but-
in Detroit.
but you can get oils and
Same
stuff.
here.
It's a dispensary on Air Corner.
Right?
Air
No.
corner.
Well, here you can
Because
get,
they
you can
making
get
that
oils
money.
and stuff, but marijuana is not legal in Texas. Not yet.
They're going to
No.
start delivering here soon.
Really?
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
You don't even got to go out to get it.
Why wait in line when you can just get it at home?
Get it
Don't
delivered.
See?
Get it
There you go.
But what the corner boys gonna do?
They'll
They're
be
going
all
to
right.
start an online shop.
Yeah, they'll figure it out.
Yeah,
And there are also
they're gonna be on Etsy.
Well, you can only have so many, like a certain size or amount.
I'm sure. Yeah,
Oh,
you can't
okay.
go crazy.
So they'll be
Okay.
getting
I
it
think
there.
the corner boys are still in business.
Yeah. It's just
And there are
hot.
people
They got
who
everything
aren't
else to
going to
work
do
with.
computer
Yeah.
ordering anyway. So,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mhm.
All right.
True.
I can go next. I
All
don't have
right.
any swag because I always forget my swag.
Yeah, you forget.
I'm doing too much before I get on, so I have
Mhm.
to. And I only have Osaka's water
Oh.
today in a bottle.
Where's your thermos?
Nothing
I didn't have
added
time to
into
do
it.
all- Nope, just
Hey.
water.
Straight up water.
I know that's rare.
That's unusual for you.
Yeah, that's
No,
right.
Very.
I need to get my taste buds to like it, but it's just
Yeah, that's true.
So I just
'cause
have
water.
to chug it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't have time to get my ice and my thermos together.
Mm.
And then for my, I know, y'all know, I was trying not to be late. Okay, so then today for my lippy, I have my liquid cat suit.
Ooh.
This is my high shine,
Ooh, I like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
That looks
not the
familiar.
matte one. And this is the wine is the answer in the high
Hey,
shine.
nice.
Wow.
All right.
All right, all right.
Yes.
It looks great.
Yeah,
thought
that
it
looks good.
It looks more red here, but it in person.
It goes
No.
good with your sweater.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It goes really good.
Mhm.
It doesn't look red to me. It looks
does it
more
look red?
mauve. Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks more
Okay.
mauve and berry like.
Berry.
Yeah, it looks
Mhm.
darker in person to me.
Berry.
Looking good.
Give us the 3D.
gosh. I do believe wine is the answer is the lippy that's on the shrug emoji. Just my
yes.
Well, the
it
white,
looks like wine is the answer.
the white shrug emoji, because
It looks like wine is the answer.
Yeah, it does. It really.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we had a discussion, family, earlier about how come you can't get a black shrug emoji.
Well, you used to could no.
No.
It's only in Telegram that I've noticed this.
Right.
If y'all use the app Telegram, all of a sudden it used to be fine because I did a shrug all the time.
Mhm.
But the black or any color, person of color, shrug woman and man, actually, as I tried the man
And the guy. Mm-hmm.
does not work. When you touch the person of color shrug, it turns into the white person.
Not even the white person, it's the yellow one.
The yellow one.
Original.
Right. You're
yellow.
right. It's the yellow person, not
It's
even
not even the white one.
Yeah.
The OG yellow.
Yeah, it's
the OG yellow.
OG.
Yes.
So I don't know what's
up
going
with
on
that.
Telegram, but it's been a minute since I could do my person of color shrug.
So we'll do it here for you.
Yeah.
These are the conversations that us sisters have so randomly off camera, like in our everyday.
This went on for hours.
In our everyday text, like
talking about shrugs.
Wait, before that,
things we talk about every day.
LM, you and me were texting or something about the Fosters or something. I think.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And I was asking a question. She shrugged. She's like, "Wait a minute, how come it's the yellow chick?" I'm like, "What you mean?" I shrug. Yellow chick come up.
Yellow chick.
So then we go through all of the icons, where you can change the skin color.
Yep.
And we're like, okay, this one's working. This one's the black one. This one's working. This one's the tan one.
Yep.
But that specific one, the shrug one with the two hands.
The two, not the one.
No, not the
one.
The
one works.
The two.
Is there a one shrug?
Yeah,
there's one that goes like this.
Yeah, it's one like that.
When
or
would you
maybe
do
it's
that?
like this, like a waitress.
Know.
Okay.
Is it like a waitress, maybe?
No, it's like you said.
The server? I don't know.
It's like you say, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that
I went through all of those. So I ended up having like 30 different new emojis in my recent. But I was like, wait a minute, how come it's just this one? And in text messages, it works fine. It's just in Telegram that I've noticed
Mystery.
it. So
yeah,
Telegram,
weird.
if you're listening, get your
Telegram,
shit
if
together.
you're listening, we need our.
It's a bug that you need to
color
fix.
shrugs. Okay,
Your shrug has got a bug.
The shrug has got a bug. I like that.
Sister A done slipped that in again.
Okay, so Sister A, you want to go next?
Sure, I'll go. Okay, I have my usual waters. I'm very very thirsty tonight.
Is water in there or something else? Okay.
That's gotta be water because she's sipping too okay. Yeah.
She's gonna savor anything else.
Right.
Exactly. In my Weezak, I have a nice cup of hot tea.
Oh, cool. What kind?
This is I'm ready for you, Sister J. The Bigelow.
Oh, yeah. That's what I have.
Yeah.
Bigelow.
Yeah.
With a little spot of honey and some milk. Good to go.
Oh, you put milk in yours too. See, both of y'all do that British style stuff.
Yep.
See?
No, Irish style.
Oh,
please.
Okay.
I also have a few munchies. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, you got some munchies?
What? This ain't a commentary.
Not no grape.
I know it isn't, but with your tea, you gotta have. What'd you say around the CBD?
No, she said, I hope it's not no grapes.
No grapes.
No, you hope it's not a grape.
No, one grape.
I do have a trifle.
Seriously?
What? You mean what?
You really have this one?
What is it?
It's like a little chocolate.
Yeah.
Trifle. You called it a trifle.
I thought it was truffle.
It's truffle.
Oh, yeah. Maybe it's truffle.
Oh my goodness.
Trifling chocolate.
What is in that cup? There's more than tea in that cup now.
Trifling. She said trifling chocolate.
No. Yeah, I think it's a truffle. Yo, I put my fan on.
Wait a minute.
Okay, wait. But wait a minute.
Does that have CBD in it?
I haven't had anything.
But I want to know. So you really only have one?
Yes.
Dang. Okay.
Ooh, she's got
cherry.
good willpower. What's inside of it?
I think it's cherry and chocolate.
Ooh.
Okay.
Good.
It looks good.
I also have two little cookies. It's like a little sandwich cookie. I call it like a jammy Dodger because it has a little bit of jam inside.
Oh, that's
so I have two of those.
What kind of jam?
Probably like raspberry or strawberry. Oh my god! So that's what I'll be munching on a little bit today. And then on my lips, I have my new favorite, my liquid catsuit in Devil's Advocate.
Yeah, that's your color.
That's the color.
Ooh. And I don't have much for bling on today except for my Sistah Speak watch face.
Yeah.
In green for the holidays.
Yeah.
I like that green.
I do too.
Ew.
That's me.
Y'all are so good. I don't put a watch on now because I'm in the house
Yeah.
most of the time. But
All right, Sistah LM. Take it away.
And a whole hour later.
how do we follow that up?
Oh my gosh. Y'all are comedy tonight.
Y'all.
Y'all.
I love how she said y'all.
D. I have my LM bling.
Yes.
Thank you,
Nice.
Sister A.
It's
No,
really
welcome.
blingy.
Thank you. And then also swag. I have my Spades Up puffy.
I've got to order me one. Yeah, I like that blue and gray.
So
Thank
matchy
you,
match.
thank
Looks
you,
good
thank
with the
you.
shirt.
Mhm.
Thank you. On my lippy, I am wearing Sister A's favorite.
Uh-oh.
It's by MAC and it's called Whoa.
That's the name of it?
Yes,
Oh.
remember the last time?
Remember the whoa clip?
That's what we're calling it now. Whoa.
We have renamed it. Whoa.
Okay. Whoa.
It doesn't look so woey on you, though.
It does.
No?
No.
It looks
Well, remember, see,
Are you
I was
layering?
right then. The last time I layered it with my calm bomb. And I said
took
that
it
it
way
enhanced
down.
it, and y'all didn't believe me.
No, we sure didn't.
So
Yeah.
apparently it did.
Okay. So what's the real name of it though?
The real name is called Wicked Ways.
Wicked Ways.
Wicked Ways. It's a
It
bright
is.
red.
Okay.
Right.
Mhm.
Well, you
Very
must
bright.
really put it on really light and blotted or something because it does not look red at all.
No.
It's kind of it's bright. Not as bright, I guess.
Yeah.
No, not as bright as it was.
Not as bright as
No.
last
Right,
time.
it's on the-
Last time was brighter.
Mhm.
Well,
I
it
think
was
so.
the calm bomb then. That enhanced the color. And I am drinking in my Patreon thermos some ice waters. I think my ice finally melted from like this morning.
Wow.
Well, yeah, it lasts a long time.
Yeah. And I too am drinking some tea
Oh,
in
that
my
big-ass straw.
Ellen,
praise.
you and
Listen.
that
Look at
straw,
that
God.
straw.
Listen.
What?
I have to drink out of a straw. I don't know what it is. I just have to drink out of a straw. Except in my Patreon thermos, I don't use a straw because it would get lost in there.
Mm-hmm.
I get you with the
But
straw,
no,
but
I
don't
could
have
not
no
find my
short ones.
my short stainless steel one.
It's missing in
It's
action.
it's missing in
Down.
action.
A stainless steel straw.
So I have my big one. Don't
Poke an
judge
eye
me.
out.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. You'll poke your eye out.
Oh, and what cup do you have?
I have my authentic Yeti.
Yes, hey.
Ready for you.
Thank you, Sister J, with Sistah Speak. And then on the other side is my government.
Your government.
You won't be
Good
seeing
man.
that.
Government name. And I am drinking jasmine tea.
Oh,
very good.
Wow.
Mhm, mhm.
So
Healthy.
is it
It's
like
from,
really light?
It's very light.
Okay.
It's kind of perfumey, like smell.
Okay. Like the
Perfume, if you
rice is.
know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because the rice is kind of that
Aromatic
way.
It is.
Mhm.
Yep. And I get it from the I always get a box and I get it from the Chinese restaurant.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, they sell it at the restaurant.
They sell it by the box. It's like an orange box.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
Ooh. I bet
Yep.
that does taste good. Do you put anything in it?
It's very tasty. I put raw sugar and a dash of milk.
Okay.
I wish I like tea because that would be really nice on a cold.
Tea is really nice and
afternoon
soothing,
or
though.
evening.
It
really
is. It really is.
Mhm.
Just can't do it.
Where a coffee like peps you up, that's why you drink it like first thing in the morning.
Mhm.
But tea is just really calming and refreshing, like any time of day.
Any time of day. I
And
don't
especially
drink
with-
coffee, so I
Yeah.
do tea
Yeah,
any
day.
time of day, all day.
I drink coffee like the first hot liquid that I drink
mhm.
in any day. It's coffee,
Mhm.
and but I'll drink tea like throughout the day
Mhm.
and water.
Do you drink sweet tea, Sister K?
No tea.
No tea at all?
Mm-mm.
You
Have you
miss-
tried tea with lemonade? Like
Oh, the
Yeah.
Arnold
Half
Palmer?
and
I
half?
haven't had that. No.
or half and
Arnold
half?
Palmer.
Because there are some really good benefits from tea drinking.
Yes.
For your
I know.
body,
I just don't
so-
like it. My
green
taste-
tea,
my-
green
black
tea,
tea.
My
Yeah.
I
taste
mix
buds.
chamomile with green tea.
I
It
even
is
tried
so good.
when you were telling us, LM, about that tea with the peach.
Yeah.
That little bottle tea you get with the peach
Mhm.
flavor. I
Mhm.
got a little one of those and tried it.
Wow. Okay.
I couldn't hang. I
She
mean, the
say
peach
no.
flavor was really good.
Was it strong? Do you think it's
Cheesecake,
strong?
I just couldn't get past.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Darn.
I try every once in a while. I try because I know my taste buds change. So
Mine don't.
Sister J, you so ignorant.
All right. We're like a good 40 minutes in.
Oh.
So let's
Excuse us.
do what we're
family.
here to do.
Excuse us.
We have to.
I think we can.
Okay,
especially
come
if
on.
Sister J didn't.
Whew.
like it.
Yeah,
try to-
because
I didn't
it was
either.
boring to me.
I didn't
Let's
like it either.
focus.
Okay.
Okay, well, since we gave all of our particulars, let's start with the episode next week.
This
Now, I could have
opening
done.
scene was
I could have done
dumb.
without all of the guy
Sex.
running in, screaming and throwing condoms on everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
that was kind
Oh,
of.
that's way into it. Let's talk about stupid ass Kane and his
First
little
thing.
GTC crew
Robbing a church.
robbing a church.
that you know.
Oh, but this was the part. Did y'all catch what that little boy said?
What
Somebody
Kane
wrote
said?
that stuff. Yeah. What he said? Oh, hush, TD Jakes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't like that.
I thought, oh, that is not.
Well, first of all,
that is not cool. Why they had to write that in there? No.
I didn't think the episode was boring, but my issue with the episode was the writing.
That's what I'm saying.
I literally every 3 minutes I was like ready to turn it off.
Really?
Wow.
Really,
It was really poor
That
writing. Oh,
It was that bad.
really bad dialogue throughout the whole thing.
Oh well.
and we're cussers, like we use
Yeah.
profanity all the time.
So the
But-
profanity's not the issue.
It's the ends for me.
It's for no reason.
For no reason.
There was no reason for them to
No
write the dialogue
reason.
for Kane to say that. Except the first thing I thought was, oh, who has Pastor Jakes done pissed off that's writing this then? I mean, why else would you put that in there?
Because he's a preacher. It wasn't for him to.
So it's Creofo Dollar. So it's a whole bunch of other ones.
Who you say?
That Creofo Dollar.
I know. She's talking about Creflo. She said Creofo. What the hell?
Wait a minute. Whatever the fuck his made up name is. Shit. That ain't even his name. But anyway.
So it would have been okay if he said Creflo Dollar?
No, he shouldn't have said anybody. He just should have said, hush up, N-word or whatever, But to put that in there.
He could have just said, shut up, Pastor. And Kevin.
There you go.
There you go.
But somebody put that in there for a reason, and I didn't like it.
I didn't mind that part because he was just trying to say you're a preacher, and the only preacher he knew was TD Jakes. Okay, let's let that go. The N-words and shit, I didn't like all that. He knocking the pastor upside the head.
Yeah.
No. And all this stuff. I'm like, dang. Now you would think he'd have a little bit more respect than that.
I think he would.
And then why does his friend have on this like bejeweled,
what the
ski cap, and then Kane walk in there,
with
a little
damn near with nothing on?
Because he's supposed to be that bad.
You just gonna cover your mouth? That's it.
It's gonna be because he ain't scared of nobody apparently.
Because he's dumb.
It was a stupid scene. It was real dumb.
Well, it wasn't a stupid scene because it's trying to show he's done with his daddy, he's done with his mama, or whoever he is.
This is
daddy,
what he
stepdaddy, whatever.
Robbing a church.
He was gonna go get his own money together.
I know what they were trying to say. I'm telling you, I didn't like it.
You know what? Out of all of the dumb shit in this episode, that was the least dumb. The dumbest of the dumb was all of this stupid fucking teacher, professor.
Before we get to that, Before we get to that, I have one more thing to say about. I feel like one of the writers or something has something against a church or a specific preacher, and that's their little petty jab.
Petty dig. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, you just said it better.
That's what that scene was.
And I didn't like it at all. I thought, this is exactly, sister. It was not necessary.
Right.
Yeah, they could have went and robbed a bank, a church, or one of those little check cashing places or something.
Rob a corner boy.
Come on now. The church is not going to have as much security. That's why he did it. Because
he's big and bad. Well, he can get past security.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right.
Whatever. But yeah, weren't we just saying last week that we didn't want all this school shit?
I was.
I thought about our comments from last week. I thought, the only good thing about this whole episode, but I didn't like the way that Tariq went about it, and that is that little stupid ass Sax's niece is out of there.
Oh, yeah. I liked how
I didn't, because I wanted him to show us that he put that whole shit together.
No, he didn't.
That she drugged his ass.
No.
He didn't put it together.
It was Tracy's brother. Tracy told him. Because he was high, y'all. First of all.
No. Hush, let me finish.
After following her, you mean?
No. What I mean is when he found out that was Sax's niece, then we should have had a scene where he's thinking. She sat there right at playing chess with him saying, that was meant for my boyfriend. I didn't mean to drug you and blah, blah, blah. That should have started his ass to thinking then. He also should have thought about the fact, oh, shit. And I went out to the cemetery and stuff. He may not have remembered what he did, but I'm sure he remembered going out there.
I doubt it.
Anyway, but I was so disappointed. We didn't get that put together.
At one point, we're supposed to think Tariq is so smart.
Thank you.
And he's in his classes, but he can't put two and two together.
Look, y'all, he was drugged. He was high. He don't know. And that shit she was
talking, now.
He didn't put it together. But when he saw her and Sax in that courtroom, he knows. He didn't tell Braden that because he don't want Braden to know about Sax and all that shit.
Right.
That's why he played it the way he did with her, with telling him, oh, she tried to hook up with me. That's the only reason why. He wants them to break up. He wants her out the picture, but he don't want to tell him the real damn reason.
Well, he didn't have to tell him that, but like I said at the beginning of that comment, I would have liked, what I wanted was some indication from him that showed us, the audience, that he put that shit together. That was not done to me.
I still don't think he put it together.
No, all he thought was, oh shit, that's Sax's niece, and now she's hooked up with Braden. Let me think of how I can get rid of her ass. And if it wasn't for the fact
they couldn't do that,
Trace came into the room and accused him of shit, he wouldn't have had that to put together.
Right, because the reason we didn't get that scene is because we're wasting all our motherfucking time in these fucking classrooms with these dumbass teachers.
That's
that I don't give a shit about. They're terrible. Terrible.
And the teachers.
Terrible. Now, really, I think he did have that moment. We just didn't get to see it. It probably hit the editing room floor because they had to put all the teacher shit in there. But he did put together that she obviously was spying on his ass.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But he's not going to tell Braden that shit because he don't want him to know nothing.
Of course not.
No, but they could have done a little flashback scene.
Yeah.
Sitting there playing chess or him. I know he won't remember anything because he was drugged, but something.
Yeah. I mean, and especially after that encounter with Trace, we could have just had a little 10-second scene where he's sitting on his bed or in his chair at his computer and he's thinking back, wait a minute. Mm-hmm. You know, just
she
like
been all
Ellen said. Shit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And wait a minute. When I came in the room, she on my side of the room.
Right.
See?
In my stuff.
And wait a minute, when we
did flash
when we playing chess, she said, "Oh look, I didn't mean to do that to you. It was for my boyfriend." I mean, something.
He did have a he did flash back about her being on his side of the room.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, all right, moving on.
Or if that was the scenes before, I don't know.
Moving on. They still got this motherfucking.
I also didn't like how they've got this top 5 students with the highest GPA, and you pick the ghetto girl.
The ghetto girl talking about in this, in that. And the teachers are talking, and she's saying, well, yeah, speaking of let's move on. And like she's dictating the class. No college professor would have allowed her to sit in their class saying that shit. And just go on. If nothing else, they would have said, you ain't running nothing up in here. You wait till I get to it. And she talking about,
they would have just pointed to the door and said, you're excused.
At that moment, I was with her. I was with Brashonda, whatever her name is. I was like, yeah, let's get on with the shit because I'm ready to move on to another scene.
No, I do not. I think it is so disrespectful how they have written this character. Oh, she is beyond a stereotype. It is just so annoying to me.
And that actually comes up later with, is it Lauren's boyfriend?
Yes.
Some things that were said there. Yes. So they know.
Yep. I agree with you, Sister A. And it is really annoying. So somebody has really some really low opinions of Black people in college. I don't understand.
And Black professors at this point.
I don't even understand why that girl is even there.
I think
why is that character even there?
I think that people do talk like this amongst each other because I hear people talking like that, but not in the classroom, not in the
That's
workplace.
What we're talking about. We're not talking about each other. We're talking about it in the classroom.
Sister J, shut the hell up. Can't nobody else talk but you.
Hey, well, you ain't telling us nothing we don't know.
I'm just saying shit. I'm just saying people do talk like this. I don't like it, but they do. But they're obviously putting it in the specific area for a reason. Or maybe it's because they ignorant. I don't know what the reason is. I don't like to hear it. I don't want to see it. And I'm tired of these fucking classrooms. I'm tired of these dumb storylines with these fucking teachers.
It is the stupidest storyline.
Yeah.
Who cares about Zeke?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Jabari came back. I was like, oh no.
I know.
who cares that he's playing? We already know
hoping he
he's
was gone.
plagiarizing Tariq's shit.
Mhm.
Oh, we knew
So
that.
we're going to spend the whole rest of the season with him making Tariq do extra credit so he can copy
No,
off of
because she
Tariq's
gonna put the
shit.
kibosh on that. I already know.
Oh, well, let's hope
Yeah, because
so.
she did already mention, like this bogus extra credit you want him to do. You really want him to write your chapter 6.
Now she didn't
Exactly.
say that she knew that part.
No,
but
she don't know that yet.
She
but
did.
when
No, she did say it to him, like the weird extra credit that you asked
No, but
him
she
to do.
thinks
that.
he's making them do extra credit because he's
Right. He's
jealous.
jealous.
That
Right.
She
she doesn't know about
She doesn't know about the
She's
plagiarizing.
No.
But when she reads that manuscript, she gonna know, and she might put the tail on the publisher at that point because she will know.
And she brought this up. I thought she was the professor that was over the program with Tariq. So
That's
why
what I
is
thought.
Jabari giving him assignments?
I
didn't
get it. I didn't get it.
Counselor. He's taking over his counseling instead of her.
So he just took it upon himself to
because
he
he's
thinks
trying
she's
to
sleeping with
blackmail
him.
her. So he's like, I'm going to do this now, but she blackmailed him back. So
I think
I
it's
don't
all
get
a
it.
ruse to get Tariq to get him something, and so he's thinking, well, if she's sleeping with him, she can't be his counselor. I'll take over his counseling, and then I can get him to write my shit for me. But at the end of the day, I know that all three of those professors are over that class, all three of them, because they all had to agree on who gets put into the class. So that part makes a little bit of sense. But this whole stupid, that's the only class we see him in. That's the only teachers that we ever see. And I don't want to see their asses no more. I don't care who she's sleeping with. I don't care who Jabari is fucking. I don't care that they like each other, don't like each other, whatever. Can we just move on to the matters at hand?
I get Zeke's whole purpose because that's Tariq's connection to Monet and blah, blah, blah. But
I mean, really, Zeke?
Thank you.
Come on.
Really?
First of all,
and then I want to introduce you to my aunt Monet.
Was like, no,
Monet will shoot her in the head.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he might not as long as she passes his ass or gives him a recommendation.
Yeah, you got a point.
Well, now you got a point.
That's
you got a point. You got a point.
She wants him to get up out of there and make it to the NBA.
That's true. So you got a point.
Yeah, you're right.
Because I was trying to figure out, okay, we know that the teacher's not going to go for that. And the way she got out of that was really slick. When she told him, no, you need to go to that party, because that was really slick. However, but I got to thinking, but even further down the line, when Monet meets him or finds out about her, how's she going to react? But I did not think about it from the point of view of she might like it because that teacher can write a recommendation for him to move up and to get to the NBA. Yeah. I didn't think about that. All I thought about was, she gonna shoot her in the head.
Exactly. I'm like, how is that a good idea?
Well, she probably will want to. Especially if it makes him lose sight of his goals or her goals for him. But at the end of the day, knowing that his ass don't do well in school because he don't study, she's not going to do that. If this woman can push him ahead, push his grades ahead.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Monet, can we go on to Monet?
Sure.
The one-dimensional Monet? Sure.
Again.
Well, she wasn't yelling though.
Yeah, she was yelling.
Yeah, she was.
Episode.
No, she wasn't.
Yes, she was.
What episode was you watching?
She was not yelling at that officer. She was just telling him what was what.
No, she was yelling at everybody in the show. Her kids, the officer, the little
she was
the husband.
Right. She was fussing at them, but I didn't call that yelling. She hadn't raised her voice and was yelling and shit.
She was yelling.
But she fussed at them all.
I don't know what you consider yelling, but that was yelling the whole episode, and I was done.
I didn't think it was yelling the whole episode.
Come on. She's still talking shit.
She talks way too rough to them, to everybody.
Rough.
Yes.
Everybody.
Yes.
for no reason.
Yeah, for no reason.
Instead of saying, "Hey, good morning. What you want for breakfast? What y'all doing? What you doing here?
From the
what the hell's happening? You, your brother."
And well, the only part I didn't like was when Diana came back from
talking to Kane
and stuff, and she told her what she needed to tell her, and then she sent Drew on. But then after Diana said, "Look, he's got to trust somebody in his family. He ain't trusting you or Daddy, so it's got to be me." But the thing I did not like was that Monet's response was, "Okay, you can go."
Yeah,
I didn't like that.
Go.
Yeah,
like she was shooing her off.
But she just said, "No,
you can go." But the way she
said,
did
"You
it,
can go."
No, she was like,
"You can go.
You can go."
Yeah, I didn't like that
well,
at all.
You're welcome for finding your son.
And then when she did call her husband, okay, let's talk about this, because this is going on to the conversation we had last week. When she said, "You was too rough with him. You shouldn't have done that. He mine." What that mean? Not his?
Right.
I told y'all.
The fatherhood, yeah.
Yes.
Do these kids not know that ain't they daddy? Or it's not Kane's daddy? Or whose daddy is he? I mean, who? Because she says,
is he the daddy?
I feel like
Kane called him Poppy. So
yes, he
thinks that's his daddy.
Right.
So who daddy is he if he ain't Kane's daddy?
Who's your daddy?
She said, "You think you know him, but I'm the one out here. He mine. Don't do that again." Click. And I was like, "Well, who is he then?"
So I have a theory.
Okay. What is it?
Sister J, bear with me.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, especially after her comment, "He's mine." I'm like, okay, he's not Kane's father. Like, I really don't think he is. Could he be? Then I'm thinking, okay, so whose son is he? There's a character on Power. His name was Kanan. Could Kane?
I thought that like maybe a couple episodes ago.
Kanan was played by 50 Cent.
50 Cent.
Okay.
He's dead now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That character.
But could he be?
Okay, I like that. I like that.
He's a hothead, just like Kanan.
He looked more like Kanan than Tahita. Than Lorenzo.
Mm-hmm.
Now we done talked about that before when on The Walking Dead they had that little baby with Michonne. Mm-hmm. Didn't look nothing like her or the hubby. Remember we had that whole conversation.
Black babies is hard to come by in the casting call. That baby wasn't the right shade, but you know what? Sometimes they come out in different shades.
Yeah, well, you know what? That's true.
Okay, Sister J.
That's true.
That's true.
Because wasn't you telling a story about how your siblings told you wasn't one of their kin because of your shade?
Oh yeah, my twin brother's like really chocolate.
Your twin?
My twin.
Really?
Well,
she talked about that before on one of our podcasts.
Wow.
Yeah, we did. We did. But
sometimes it happens in a family.
It does.
But the point is, because none of them look like him.
This is what I'm talking about. Don't say that
because she makes dialogue.
Yeah, because she makes comments. Monet makes comments about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Remember we had that conversation
just like last week how we were saying how she said, "I really like how y'all two talking about Drew and the daughter
and Diana, and y'all was nice to Kane." That's what she said.
Yeah.
Which led me to
and then when Lorenzo said, "Don't,"
how many years older
touch my wife
is he
anymore.
from them?
Right.
See?
Oh, at least 5. I would think at least 5 years.
You think?
I think probably more than that.
Really?
Yeah, because there's a reason why she said y'all was some good kids. Y'all was nice to everybody and everything. Y'all was nice to Kane. Which the way she said it, it was like you two were nice to Kane when other people were not.
You can't take nothing about how she says something to her. She says the same. She says everything with the same tone of voice.
But I'm just saying. Okay, Sister LM, I can agree with that. That would not surprise me.
Yeah.
That would not surprise me because we know. Yeah. We know. Wait a minute. We know Kanan had contacts. Oh, check this out. We know Kanan had contacts in Queens because that's how Tariq got over there.
Exactly.
Ooh, this getting good. It could be.
Find out.
Mm-hmm.
It could be.
Could be.
Ooh, that would set up some really dynamic stuff.
Yeah, but then we have to still watch her as be a one-note character, which I can't do much longer. It's terrible.
It is bad.
Well, what's
how they let whoever, I mean, it takes a lot of people to do these shows. How nobody said anything like, don't you want her to have some fucking inflection? Maybe talk to her kids with love instead of all this.
Just a little bit of love.
A little bit.
Just
a little bit.
What I'm tired of, other than that, is these damn courtroom scenes. I'm tired of them. Get on with it, y'all.
Why?
Get on with it.
Oh, why?
I don't.
Speaking of terrible, Sister K, I know you were probably rolling your eyes, and Sister A, I feel like you probably fast forwarded because.
Yeah, come on with it. I know. Come on. Come on with it.
The court scene. And Tasha, it's a judge here. It's a jury here. Why are you making all these faces? Why are you leaning over to your... What is she going to say? What is she going to say? Oh, my God.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You do know people can see you.
Hear you.
And hear you. What was that?
People don't realize how quiet and acoustic a courtroom is. You can hear everything.
Well, and then
she was not. I mean, TV. She was whispering, but not that low.
This is TV, so just give the benefit.
But I mean, in a real trial, you can hear that shit.
The one thing that got me was her facial expressions, which always gets me.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't watched any more of Power yet, but I need to go back. I just watched the first 5 I said last time.
Mm-hmm.
In there, she know all about the shit. She know all about the business. And I haven't gotten further in, but I'm pretty sure she knows how to effing lie by the time it's over with.
Oh, she's the money launderer.
How the heck is she still going like...
Thank you.
Like, don't got her story straight.
Looking Thank you.
Yeah. Everything's so shocking to her. Now, the part that did make sense to me was her telling Tariq, don't come to the court.
Yeah.
That made sense.
I don't know what he gonna do, because he shouldn't even brought your name up, but he brought your name up. So I don't know what the hell that's about. And I get that they're trying to have her show she's a little bit surprised, but damn. I mean, the camera in her face, she didn't got to do it all that much.
Right.
I'm just really tired of the lawyers. I'm really tired of the whole little, let's work together, let's scam, let's do this, let's do this.
It's like they need a reason to keep those two
characters on. Yeah.
To keep Sachs and the other one, McLean, whatever the hell his name is. It's like they need to have a reason for them, so they have to keep the court shit going.
Oh, that's Davis.
Davis.
Yeah.
Davis.
Red Man's playing that. Method Man's playing Davis. But
so we don't like the teachers. We don't like the school scenes. We don't like the courtroom.
I don't mind the courtroom scenes. I'm just confused Monet. As to why it's still going. We
all I keep thinking is there's only 3 episodes left.
No.
That's all I keep thinking.
I checked in the middle of this episode. I'm like, how much further? How much
seemed
further?
Long, didn't it?
It did seem long.
Okay,
this did seem long.
This is what I object to.
Bring back our P-Valley shit.
Had such high hopes for Power Book 2.
High hopes.
High hopes. And I can understand, Tariq is now in college and stuff. I thought it was going to show how he was maneuvering out in the streets like Tommy and Ghost did, and also trying to maintain a college. Like y'all said last week, show him come out of the classroom or go into the cafeteria or whatever. Not all this other bullshit.
Yeah, because the best parts of this to me are all of the Tariq trying to figure shit out with the
he's
drugs
out in them streets trying to get that shit.
Yeah.
I like the Kane getting snatched up and all that shit, because I like that. Now, the one part I did like with Monet and them was when she's like, okay, where he at? And really, it ain't because she really care about his ass. It's because she
needed him
for the operation.
Right.
That's what she was pissed at Lorenzo
But now
about.
I did like when she shot that food up.
Yeah,
but wait,
how that
listen,
went.
before we get to that. So the parts to me that are the best was all the Kane getting snatched up, her trying to find him just because she needs him for this drop or whatever.
Job. Yeah, the
all
drop.
that drug business, and Tariq trying to maneuver like, hey, I don't got my product. They need somebody to help them with the drop or the pickup, whatever the fuck. And he's there, and they had to go and figure.
Yeah, but that was only because Diana, whatever, called him.
I know. But that to me is the best parts of the show.
Ray's brother stole all their shit.
Yeah.
Oh, and I loved it when he told him, "Oh,
yes,
you don't think I didn't forget?
I did like that.
That you ain't paid me back.
Yeah, you owe me money.
Yeah."
And when Trace had the nerve to say, "Oh, I'm going to the police,"
and
she said, "Yeah,
they're on our payroll.
Go ahead."
That was good. That was good.
That was good.
That was good.
And I bet no one ever told Trace no.
Right.
No.
Oh, and I did like the scene when he told off that Lauren's boyfriend. I did like that. I did like that.
That was good. But I'm sick of that chick too. I don't like her.
And I'm glad he put her in the wind, because that's what he did.
Well,
I'm glad he did, because
we'll see
for that episode. Anyway.
He didn't put her in the wind or nothing. The only thing he didn't want her to do was because he kissed her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so he realized I can't get naked right now because
of this bloody ass shirt.
Someone's blood on it.
Exactly.
That's the only reason why he did it.
That's the only reason. Yep.
Because if he didn't want to kiss her, he wouldn't have kissed her after just having kissed Diana.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
And I honestly think that the only reason he even kissed Diana was to appease her ass.
Of course.
But this is going back to the first couple episodes. Now y'all gonna have him kissing both chicks every episode again? Stop, please.
Let's just let it be Brayden, Tariq, his mama trying to get out of jail, jacking with these damn lawyers
I can do without Tasha trying to get out of jail, because
well, what I could do without is, what the hell was the whole wasted scene with the dude that he got the money from in the first place coming up to the campus? He wouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
The drug people would not do that. He would not have done that. He would not have went to Tariq's room.
Guy again? I was like,
I forgot who he was.
Yep, me too.
He did that because Tariq wasn't answering his phone calls, remember?
Yeah, but still.
But he's still going to show up.
He would have caught him coming or going. He would have caught him coming or going. I don't believe he would have done that at all. Mm-mm. And it was a total waste. It was a 5-second scene, and then you didn't see him no more the whole episode.
No. Well, we ain't seen him for 2-3.
That's what I'm saying.
A bunch, It
wasn't even necessary.
And we haven't seen the husband, boyfriend, whatever the hell Simon is. We haven't
seen him at all since the first episode.
Daddy Bristow is what I call him. We haven't seen him.
Alias dude.
In
Daddy Bristow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they need to bring him back. He must be working on something else.
This has been disappointing so
it
far.
Is disappointing. It really, really is.
Because Power was so good.
Just like, okay,
I know.
the next show. When's the challenge on?
Yeah.
Yes. Can't
Amazing
wait for
Race,
that.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about the drug drop off.
Okay, go ahead.
Now.
I already knew some shit was gonna kick off because she was there by herself.
Right. But this is what I don't get. What was the purpose of Diana being in the basement?
I don't know. That was
the
what my
product
question
wasn't
was.
there. The product wasn't there. The guy was bringing the product. So why wouldn't they all have been up like maybe in the kitchen or something? But I don't understand why. And then
Diana could have been sitting at the other end of the bar.
exactly. And then there's another question I had. If Tariq's whole purpose was to be there to fill in for Kane, who wasn't there, wouldn't they have given him a gun or something? Because
they wasn't going to do shit because Diana
Monet didn't know.
Yeah, Monet didn't know. She was doing that shit on the sly to get Tariq to spend time with her ass.
But my thing is, if say the drop went off without any problems, Monet was still going to come downstairs.
Right.
Yeah.
To give her whatever to package up. And she was going to see Tariq down there.
Yeah.
Then what?
So I didn't get the purpose. I didn't get it.
Me neither. And then, and I know this is petty, but at this point of the episode, I was nitpicking. Monet lets this dude in. She barely even looks out the peephole. And then I noticed she didn't lock the door or anything. The door stays open.
Yeah.
He's doing a drop. And you're going to leave a whole bar door wide open? Really?
I didn't even notice that.
No, I didn't either.
I didn't even notice that.
I did.
So the front door was open.
Yep.
Shut the front door.
Shut the front door.
I didn't even notice that. I'm going to have to go back and look.
Well, the thing that gets me is how hostile she is. And he's telling her, look, I didn't get that information, so you need to give me whatever y'all.
You need to give me all the money.
Like, regardless, I need to go back with all the money. So,
call your man. Call your dude. Call whatever. But she was so hostile. What he gonna do? You think he's gonna save? He's not gonna save face or whatever that's called. With you yelling up in his face.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well,
when you're not his boss.
Right. But she's the one getting all hostile with him.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're the one in the wrong here.
Yeah.
I didn't get that either. Because if the reason to have Kane there.
See, I didn't get it.
To be the muscle, you needed to have the muscle up there. So
up there to be visible.
Diana should have said, look, Ma, we ain't got him, but Tariq is here. He gonna be the muscle.
Yeah. But see, LM had it right though. She said, but she got Tariq over there on that pretense.
Mm-hmm.
He really wasn't there to fill in.
Obviously.
Monet just thought she could handle it all herself.
She did.
She was
and she also but she also thought Kane was going to show up because
she did. She thought Kane was going to come in that door.
Mm-hmm. Now, she was still texting him right before the guy got there.
That's true.
What did y'all think about the fact that when, of course, he's in the jail and he's trying to call them and they ain't got their phones on, he calls that police guy
Ramirez.
Thank you, because I forgot his name. And then when he comes, Kane is trying to tell him, oh, you don't know nothing. She's about to change the whole operation. He's telling all the business.
Yep.
But what he said may or may not have been true, but it sure was getting Rodriguez to think. I mean, Ramirez to think.
Yep.
Because like he said, oh, you didn't know she was having Tariq up at the college running drugs?
He didn't know
and Ramirez, did you see the look on his face? Like, what?
He didn't know.
What?
He didn't know.
Then he's probably putting Kane together with them two boys he had on the corner.
Right.
Running him. See, oh, man.
Yep,
and then for Kane, Kane talks to him disrespectful anyway. But then when Kane started taunting him, said, oh, so you don't know neither. She putting you out too. Hey, she probably going to replace both of us. Mm-hmm. He started taunting him then, see. Mm-hmm. And then when Monet, she was just telling the truth, saying, no, I got to handle Tariq help. Uh-huh. He didn't say nothing. What did he do? He looked.
He just looked at him.
Yep.
Like, told you.
Told you. Oh man, that's gonna have some repercussions.
Yep. Well,
okay. So
Kane is already
who was
irritated.
Kane calling? I assume he called Monet. And then who else?
Drew. I would think Drew.
Drew.
Yeah, probably.
I would think Drew.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was thinking, why wouldn't he call Diana? She always has her phone on her. And supposedly
maybe
she's the only one he's in contact
I think he probably
with.
was calling Diana. But
Either
Well, we know
Monet
good
had
well her
phone
phone was on because she just texted Tariq. And she had been texting him, like, where are you, brother?
Yeah.
Supposed to be here.
Although he didn't have a cell phone.
Yeah.
True.
He was doing good to call all the numbers. I'm like, how he remember all them numbers?
Right.
I'm like, dude, I need my phone real quick.
Yeah.
Then I'll call from y'all's phone.
You got a Yellow Pages.
Connect me to the operator.
I know maybe 2 numbers, and that is it.
I got 2 numbers. Plus my own. That's it.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, my own 3.
My own
911. That's it.
4.
It's a sad day if I lose my phone.
Yeah.
Honey.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the only question I have on the episode was, who is Epiphany Turner?
Yes.
Oh, she's the stripper.
I don't remember
that he was
her.
selling.
Oh yeah, she was the stripper that was selling for
at the beginning.
Right. She was selling for
Okay.
Tasha. Remember when Tasha had the
Is she the one
the child care? That she's the one that Tariq went to and was pushing the product.
Oh,
Gotcha.
okay.
A stripper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the reason she
Gotcha.
helped Tariq is because Tasha helped her.
Okay.
Okay.
When Tasha had the daycare, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense then. When he said that.
So that's who she is.
I wonder what they have on her.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah.
well, I mean, you know what? Not only drugs, but don't you remember in LM Empower, her boyfriend was a drug dealer that liked to fight also. And so she was away from him. She had a little boy and she was away from him. So she was having to get her own money.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why she was prostituting on the street and stripping. And Tasha told her, hey, I realize it's hard out here and everything, but you ain't got to be out on the street.
Yeah.
You can do this for me and push it in your club. That way, what she did is she dropped the prostitution part and just did the stripper part with Tasha's help. And she was pushing a lot of weight.
I forgot all about her.
Uh-huh. That's who she is.
Okay.
So, I mean, it depends upon what they threaten her with. She still may not cooperate with them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because she really feels beholden to Tasha. So, you know, it depends on what they got with her.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
So
but that's who she is.
So is Saxon Davis really not going to work together now?
Well, I think Davis is going to pull something because he was ticked with the pause thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was genuine. That he was kind of pissed. And I didn't even understand it because then why did Paz go visit Tasha after?
I didn't get that
in
either.
the jail.
Yeah. Well, that's because Paz knows exactly what she was saying on. Well, I'm gonna tell you, Paz knows exactly what she said on the stand was true. First of all, Empower, don't you remember? Tasha and Paz had the same goal. They wanted Angela to stop seeing ghosts.
Yes.
Number one, they was aligned there.
They were.
And number two, Paz never had anything against Tasha, and actually she felt for her. But then Tasha also felt for Paz after Angela died because she really honestly had nothing to do with that. Tommy did that. But Tommy was trying to kill ghosts. See, and Angela got in the way. But and Tasha really kind of knows that. But Tasha, though, she did help Paz out. She did. So, you know, I think that's probably why she went and saw her after. I think she felt guilty.
And I don't like prison scenes when they have visitors and they're doing all this open talking. Like, don't they know that shit's recorded? It just makes no sense to me when they have these scenes. And I get they need to put some information out there, but can you talk in code or something?
something.
You know,
Yeah,
wink,
yeah.
wink, nudge, like,
Something. Try
Well,
something.
the
Yeah.
baby
You're supposed to not know. You're supposed
has
to
left the coop.
yeah.
You know,
You're,
something.
you're supposed to not
They were talking
remember,
too openly. For
remember that all these calls are recorded. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Come on.
I
now.
guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
Don't give me the line. I don't know.
But that part, I was like, why did she go to see her? Because I mean,
Well,
she
the
just
only thing
got
I could think
embarrassed
of,
in the
right.
courtroom.
But
when
the
they
only
talked-
thing I could think of is because she felt bad, because Tasha was trying to help her, and she was trying to help. Don't you remember, LM? She was giving Paz information to help Angela extricate herself from that whole investigation against ghosts, so she wouldn't lose her job.
Yeah.
See, Tasha was back.
I mean, they really were allies.
Right.
Yeah.
And trying to keep Angela not only away from ghosts, but also
alive, and with a job.
Because there was right before Angela was killed, the feds was getting ready to prosecute her ass.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
well, it's too bad because this show has some good bones to it. They just do not know what to do with it.
Yeah.
They really
Writing
don't.
is shite.
Yes.
Yeah. And they keep adding in some shit that we don't give a jack
We don't
about.
care nothing about those damn teachers.
No.
None.
And I'm getting like Sister J now every time I hear Jabari.
I crack up.
Yeah, me too. I thought he was gone. We haven't seen him in a while.
I know.
Back up.
Sister J,
back up. Listen, it was funny. That would be a fun drink.
And I was just watching
every time they
Planet of
say
the
his
Apes
name.
today.
Every time he pops up.
Every time he pops up, or they
Oh,
say,
whenever he pops up.
take a shot from your Sistah Speak shot glass.
Shot glass. Oh gosh. Okay, y'all. What do y'all think about this episode? Is that all? Is there anything else we need to talk about this episode?
We do have feedback, don't we?
We have a
We do.
feedback.
We have one piece of feedback.
I just want to say I'm real disappointed.
Ditto.
This is not nearly as enjoyable and entertaining as season 1 of The Pank.
Honey, the Pank.
As everything else, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But The Pank, I can't wait for that
And
to
I
come
know how
back.
much you guys loved Ghost.
Yes,
it
we
must be
loved it.
disappointing.
It's way.
It's very
I
disappointing.
know how excited you guys were.
I know.
Not the same.
Stars has an issue though, but they've had an issue before where they have really good first seasons of things, and then American Gods, and then they get a second season and they don't know what to do with it or something. So this is a spinoff of a good series.
Yeah,
But whoever's writing this stuff must not watch the whole series.
It must be different writers.
Yeah, they must not watch the whole
I'm just
series.
very fearful of my P Valley because I hope they don't.
They better not mess up P Valley.
The second season of P Valley.
When's it coming back? Do we know?
I don't know.
Probably not till late next year, I would think, right?
Probably.
If at
if at all next year.
If at all next year.
But I have re-binged watching Angela Bassett in 911. Woo! That shit is so good.
It is good.
And it's coming back in January 18th.
Really good. Yes.
I just finished season 3, and I mean, it was really good.
It's good.
And they did an actual believable progression of all the different characters.
That's
from season 1 all the way. I mean, their character arcs are down to the even minor ones. I mean, their character arcs are excellent.
Yeah,
every single character has
every
their
single
own
character
story.
Wow.
The kids everything.
And character growth.
Yeah.
And wait a
character
minute,
growth.
their budget must be on fire because
I know.
some of those disasters that they have,
I know.
like the tsunami one.
That's my favorite one. That was the scariest one to me.
Yes.
Of all of them that I've seen.
Yeah.
That tsunami
That
episode.
earthquake one. I mean, I'm like, dang, how they do this for a TV show? It's a good. I like that
But
one.
that tsunami.
I'm
And you know
trying
what though?
to catch up on the last.
Until I watched that tsunami episode, I had no idea that could actually happen. Meaning a earthquake from Alaska would send that ripple all the way down like that. That's scary.
It is
Well, that's
scary.
what happened in
Woo!
the last one in where was that? That was in Indonesia.
Yeah, I think it was
Yeah.
Indonesia somewhere.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. But
Crazy.
yeah, 911 is an excellent
It is.
show.
And it will have you on the edge of your
On
seat.
the edge.
Edge.
And now I'm
Snatching your
watching 911. Now I'm watching 911 Lone Star with Robert.
Oh, I don't like that one.
Oh,
It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's more
It's just
quirky.
a different. Yeah, it's quirky.
It's more quirky because it's set in Texas and it's got more comedy in it. Because it's got some comical stuff in it. But it is not nearly as good as 911. No.
But it's the first season.
But it's
Let
good.
them try to figure out if they can. I
Exactly.
know for a fact that
I like Rob Lowe, though.
Gina Torres is going to be on the second season
Of Lone
of
Star.
Lone Star.
I
I
will
love
definitely
Gina
watch
Torres.
it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like her too.
So maybe that'll change it up a little bit.
Yeah. Could be.
Okay, let's get on to this piece of feedback.
Okay.
We have one, and it is from Susan.
Hey, Susan.
And her
Hey,
subject
Susan.
line, is ghosted ghost. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, she ghosted ghosts. Uh-oh.
She says, thank you so much for watching and podcasting Power Book 2 Ghost. After being a big fan of the original series, I watched the first 3 episodes and ghosted the show.
Ooh, yeah. High five, Susan.
Susan, you ghosted
If I could
ghost.
do it too, I'd
That's
be
what
with
I
you.
thought.
Listen, I'm
A
with
is like-
Sister A.
If I
I'm
could
with
do
Sister
it,
A.
Right?
We
If
would
we
do
weren't
it.
doing this, I probably would.
Oh, I would have been out.
Yeah.
I would have been out.
listening to your podcast on the latest episode confirms I made a good decision.
Yeah.
I'll come back to check out the new shows, especially looking forward to the Tommy in LA series whenever that happens. What is that?
What? What is that?
If it never happens, let's work on some fanfic. Susan.
Thank
you,
Susan.
Thank you,
Thank
Susan.
you.
I don't know what
Susan.
Tommy in LA is.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
So
look that
Tommy
one up.
Egan is one of the main characters.
Yes.
Oh,
Not
that
Angela.
Tommy.
And he left
went to
New
California.
York because he wanted. So he
Right.
left New York and he moved to LA.
Mhm.
He
So
flew
he's
to-
going to have his own show spin
I hope so. Be much better than this shit.
I didn't know, but honestly,
know, Susan, 'cause
I'm
we're out
not
of the
getting my
loop.
hopes up for another spin. There's supposed
Yeah.
to be 5 spinoffs,
Mhm.
and Power.
What
it's
the
supposed to be
frick?
5.
with the same writers?
5 spinoffs.
Who knows?
Stop
And
the
Power
madness.
Book 2 is the first one. And if y'all
Mhm.
fucking up the first one,
Yeah.
I'm not.
No.
You're not
I
going to be
don't
able to
have
do
high
the other
hopes
one.
for the other 4. I love Tommy, but not with this writing. I can't.
They trying to do like the damn Walking Dead, and they got the same damn dumbass writers doing all the spinoffs that are making the same dumb writing.
My
choices.
objection is this, and I do understand that in their industry, they have a continual turnover. However, if you get a
They
damn
do.
job writing for a show, go actually do research and actually watch every
Hello.
damn episode
But
that has
that's
that show in it.
Sister J though. Listen,
Oh.
it ain't just the writers.
That's
Because the
true.
network has to sign off on it, and sometimes they make them change shit. So
That's
whoever
true.
is in the office,
Editing too.
whoever's in the office telling them, "Oh no, I don't want that to happen. Have this happen." Are they watching the shit?
I don't know, but there's no continuity.
It's a breakdown somewhere.
Yeah.
Something.
There's no
it's
continuity
not just
in
the
how
writing,
these
because
characters behave.
They don't run
Yeah.
the show. The writers they
Yeah,
get told
that's
what
true.
to do. You know what I'm
true.
saying?
That is true. Yeah.
Well, who do we blame for Monet's one
That's
tone in
the
directors.
The director.
I think so.
Yeah.
And this is another thing I talk about before on The Walking Dead.
It has to be the director.
Y'all might not have heard it before, but so I don't know how it works, but when you have a really famous person that you're directing, that someone's already up and you get them on your show or you're in your movie. So let's say I'm going to go direct the new whatever. And I get Denzel. And I'm going to direct Denzel. Am I really going to tell Denzel, I don't like how you're saying that. Let me have you say it a different way. I mean, are they scared to tell these people? I would do it because I know my vision would be for the character. But I don't think that happens in a lot of cases. So in the case of The Walking Dead,
I mean, wouldn't Mary J say it?
Right.
Yeah.
You're making me flat.
Right.
Yeah.
Good
point.
But
y'all watched her in another show and she was good, right?
Oh, yeah. You got to watch Umbrella Academy.
So it's not on her. And maybe, like you said, Sister K, maybe they're scared.
Are they scared to direct these whatever the hell you call it?
They shouldn't be because they're the director.
I would know.
Exactly.
They
shouldn't be.
But even so, she needs to speak up and say, look, y'all got me not realistic.
Yeah.
And always yelling constantly.
Like, how do they say cut and go, okay, that's good?
Yeah.
After this long.
How does she feel good about that?
Well, that reminds me of the interview I watched with the actor who plays Uncle Clifford in P-Valley.
Yeah.
And he was saying that he really appreciated the director allowing him to look like he looks because the part called for clean shaven and everything, which is a stereotype, of someone who dresses as both a man and a woman. And he said, no, he didn't want to do that. And the director said, well, what you want to do? He said, just be me. He said, you do you. That's why it's so believable because he actually is that person. And they
let him.
Right. They let him, even though it wasn't written like that, but they let him. And it worked.
He spoke up.
Yes. He spoke up.
And so much better.
And as far as we know, he's a no-name. So, I mean, this is the first major thing he's done.
Shout out to the fellow cast technician.
I know. Uncle Clifford!
But maybe it's something where she doesn't think that it's bad. Maybe she doesn't know that it's bad. And I know that they sometimes fill shit out of sequence, but honey, this is now 7 episodes in with the same, yelling and stuff. Yeah. And I'm thinking, good grief, how do they not change her up a little bit to make her interesting? Because to me, her character is very interesting. Like, how did she get to this situation?
Yeah.
How did they even become?
And how does everybody else in Queens feel about her? I mean, she's a woman and stuff, but and they know that she's married to Lorenzo, but hey, how do they really feel? Well, obviously she is a woman.
Well, obviously they don't think much of her because look at this drop-off dude.
Yeah, DC Joe.
They don't think where's her clout? She doesn't have any.
So
thank you, Susan.
Thank you, Susan.
Yeah, thank you, Susan.
Well, if that Tommy series
we hear you.
If that Tommy series comes out, will you give it your 2-3 episode watch before you give up on it?
I will, because I'm Team Tommy all the way.
Not unless you make me podcast it, I won't.
I'll give it the premiere.
I'll give it my requisite 3 because I give all of them the 3 and then I'm out. And then some shows I don't give 0.
Oh yeah,
so it's
0.
So it's 3 or nothing at all.
Yes,
nothing or 3.
Nothing or 3 for me.
I try to do 3, but
yeah,
that's the only fair thing. And I'm glad I do that because I started not to watch this one little comedy show, but I love this show so much. It is so funny, but I like the guy who plays, and that's the unicorn.
Oh yeah, the unicorn. Yeah,
I love that guy. Yeah. Don't you love it?
Yeah,
I like the characters. Everybody is funny. It is really funny.
Yep.
But it's got like real life type situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Did you watch the episode, Sister LM, where they was talking about where the one guy gave the kid the water gun?
Yeah.
I've never
Wasn't that good?
seen the unicorn.
Oh,
she
it
meant
is
Sister
so
A. I
good.
think she meant Sister A, not
Yeah.
LM.
Yeah.
Real
Excuse me.
life.
But I've never
Real
seen
life.
the unicorn. What is it?
Oh, it is so funny. It is it's a comedy show.
What network?
I'd have to look on my thing.
I don't
It's
know.
either NBC or
One of those main
ABC.
channels, yeah.
It's one of the alphabets though. But
We need to do a comedy.
but it is so
One of the
good.
alphabets.
Yeah.
Aren't all
But
of
the
them
premise
alphabets?
is no, all of them aren't alphabets. FX is an alphabet. They talk about ABC, CBS, NBC. That's the alphabet network. Those three.
Yeah, it's a guy who loses his wife.
I'm lost.
And he's
I am
raising
so
his
lost.
kids.
Wait a minute. You don't know what
What?
the alphabet networks are? That's what people call them.
Well, I've never
I never heard that before,
before,
but I figured what you were
Never.
the main 4, 5, 7.
Where y'all been? It's ABC, NBC, CBS.
Well, how come
Those
FX
three.
ain't alphabet? Because it's got letters.
Because it's just FX.
Because the F's at the beginning and the X is at the end.
Yeah. It's not ABC. NBC. You can say
Now, I can see ABC being the alphabet network, but not the other.
But how is CBS and now?
And NBC.
I don't get it.
I'm getting ready to tell you, and that's because for the longest time, those were the three networks.
She's making that shit up.
It is not. Look it up.
We're just going to shrug you off. IRL.
Yes, IRL.
What's that mean?
In real
Real
life.
life.
It's the alphabet. IRL. Alphabet.
Okay. Anyway, we're moving on.
Yes. All right. Anyway.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you, Susan, for that feedback. We appreciate it.
Oh my
And for
gosh.
the rest of y'all
Oh my
who
gosh.
may or may not still be watching Power,
Yeah.
Book 2, Goes to College, or whatever the hell.
We gonna finish it. We
I
only got
can
3.
say we usually live tweet, and this week we didn't bother.
Did not.
Yeah.
I
that's
forgot.
bullshit.
I
didn't.
looked.
Came
I
on.
didn't, and I just wasn't in the.
And you know what?
Staying up
No,
to midnight
I
I'm
doing
not
shit.
going to
Yeah.
either. I'm
And
not
I-
going to.
But I looked on the Twitters, and it was like 5 tweets. Like no
Really?
one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're,
I
I'm
mean,
sure their ratings
The
are.
audience is like fell off.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's because they're fucking it up.
Yeah.
I mean, no.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
Come on.
Way more good
y'all.
stuff to watch.
We wanted
Yeah.
it to be
Exactly.
good.
See, it's too competitive
yeah,
now.
exactly.
Oh, there's way
more
so much.
interesting things to
on.
watch.
Yeah, we're
Time is
saturated.
precious.
Time is
My TV
money,
time is
baby.
very
Thank you.
precious.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Very.
Been to
So,
that.
so they better
Yep.
kick it on up.
Yep.
I'm sitting up here like, okay, when's more Foster's Good Troubles getting made? Because I'm itching for it,
It's
Hattie.
so scratchy.
I'm itching for
You guys are
it.
those bastards. Making me itch.
It's such a good show. Oh,
my
my
God.
goodness, it's so good. It's so good.
Okay.
But anyway, thank y'all all for still watching us. Even if you're not watching the actual show, thank you, Susan, for that too.
Yes.
If you would like to send us your feedback, if you're still watching, send it to sistahspeak@gmail.com or leave us a voicemail at 972-755-1215 or go to speakpipe.com/sistahspeakpodcast. You can find us on social media. We're everywhere. Where, Sister A?
We're airware.
We're on Facebook at facebook.com/sistahspeakpodcast, and we have a private group called Sistah Speak Nation. We're on Twitter at _Sistah and our letters, and also at Sistah Speak Cast, CAST. We are also on Instagram at Sistah Speak Productions. We are have a website, sistahspeakproductions.com, and we are also on Patreon. Hey, patrons! Our Patreon page is patreon.com/Sistah Speak, and we have been doing a lot of great content. Normally, you would not get to see us, beautiful ladies, in the flesh, but we decided that power would be one of our things that we post out there so everyone can see us. But normally, all of our video content is reserved for Patreon, so go check us out over there. And we have just started, for those of y'all who don't know, who are listening, a new podcast, a reboot of an old podcast, but it's new, called Sistah Speak Reality, where we are going to talk about all things reality on that podcast feed. And we are starting out with MTV's The Challenge Double Agents. And it's been good.
And it's only been one episode so far, so it's not too late. Jump right on in.
Jump on in, y'all. And we're about to start off our little fantasy league, so that's going to be even more fun. Little friendly competition. See which one of the nation could beat the sisters. And there was one other thing, and I totally forgot. Whatever. We'll catch it the next time. So yeah, catch us over there. We're in all kinds of places. Let us know what you guys are watching, because we are on the lookout for our next podcast. Yes, Ellen.
Bolo.
We're on the lookout for the next podcast. So give us your feedback. Anywhere. All right, that is it for now. I am Sister K.
I'm Sister J.
I'm Sister Shrug.
And I'm Sister A.
See y'all next time. Bye.
Laters.
Bolo.
We out. And ghosted.
Woo. Yay, we made it.
We did.